such an asshole.
All right. Clarey test requests. One of our regular agents in the field. Rush writes, Dear Clarey, of Marco Rubio, JD Vance, and Doug Burgum, who would you want to be Trump's VP? Sincerely, Rush. And so he provides the links here. And I know Marco Rubio. I didn't know who Doug Burgum is. I never heard of JD Vance. And then I looked at JD Vance, who obviously he picked because that's old news. What? I don't know the guy, but I'm just looking. I'm like, what? Burgum looks like a badass. He looks like one of them Dakota type of dudes who actually ran a ranch and might have done manual labor. We'll find out as we do the Clarey test. But I'm looking at who the fuck is JD Vance? What? All right, so you kindly provide the Wikipedia entries. Marco Rubio, born 1971, American politician, lawyer, serving a senator from Florida. He's held since 2011. Member Republican Party. He served as Speaker of Florida House of Representatives from 2006 to 2008. He has been in there 18 years. Rubio unsuccessfully sought the Republican nomination 2016, but won presidential primaries in Minnesota, District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Cuban family, city commissioner, West Miami in the 90s. So he's lifelong career politician. I really don't like him. He was elected to the Florida House of Representatives in 2000. He's been in office for 30 years. And he's a teacher. Senate, Okay, Marco Antonio Rubio. Look at that 90s hair. Look at that. Born in Miami. His parents were Cubans, immigrated to the United States during the Fulgencio Batista and 2.5 years before Fidel. For return trips, neither Rubio's U.S. citizen time of birth, but they applied for citizenship and naturalized like real immigrants should. So he did not come from wealth. Parents were immigrants. I'm just reading about his family and Cuban Adjustment Act and all that other jazz. All right, so he didn't come from wealth. 18, living in Vegas, Nevada. Oh, he worked at Sam's Town. Okay. Bartender. Dad's a bartender. Mom was a housekeeper at the Imperial Palace Hotel and Casino. So he did not come from wealth. Football scholarship, Bachelor's of Arts in Political Science. Marco. If you didn't want to work, just say so. So already, no. He incurred student loans of $100,000 in 1996. He paid those loans off in 2012. How bad are you with money? You've been gainfully employed since the night? No. All right, we got enough of Marco. He did not come from wealth, so that's good. He majored in dumb shit. Oh, wait, did he ever work a real job? Studying law, interned. Bob Dole. After 2 years after finishing law school, he was elected to see his city commissioner in West Miami. He has no real working none. Like, come on, man, really? All right. I'm sure somewhere along the way he worked. But right now, according to his Wikipedia entry, he's got less work experience than Ocasio-Cortez. Seriously. The Republicans could win if you stop having career politician trust fund babies. Let the Democrats run that. They're the trust fund party now. Okay. No real world working experience. Majored in dumb shit. All he's done is a career politician. Right? What's he doing? Career politician. No. 3 points against him. You want a low score. I would not. I don't want to have a beer with him. What a boring person. A degree in political science and a lawyer who went straight to politics. Fuck you. I'd rather talk to a 23 like, oh my goodness, like I totally like Obama and stuff. Does Marco talk like that? Does he talk like if you're just like a dinglebat and you have no real work? My goodness. No, boring. Absolutely not. Glad he didn't pick him. All right. I'll say JD Vance for last. Doug Burgum. Douglas James Burgum, born 56, businessman, politician, since 2016, 33rd governor, among the wealthiest governors, estimate $100 million, probably worked for it. Born and raised Author, North Dakota. After graduating from college in 1978 and earning an MBA 2 years later, he mortgaged and inherited farmland in 1983 to invest in Great Plains Software in Fargo, becoming its president. Took the company public in 99, sold the company to Microsoft for $1.1 billion. While working at Microsoft, he managed Microsoft Business Solutions, served as a board chairman for Australian software company. He just ran for governor. That was it. He has a bachelor's of arts. So here's the problem with him. Is he old enough to be grandfathered in under the boomer clause? Born 56, I guess. All right, let's go through it all here. Maybe we'll get more information as we need it. He was born where his grandfather established a grain elevator company involved in an agribusiness that the family still owns. All right, so he came from wealth. Burgum's father died. Okay, maybe this goes away. He later said that the experience shaped him as a person. He graduated North Dakota State, was a member. As a college student, he started chimney sweeping business. So maybe he didn't come from wealth. The MBA is worthless, but he might have earned it back. Yeah. Would you get it? 1980, it still would have been worth it. Family had a business, but then I know he started a chimney sweeping business, but that don't mean that he had to. I'm going to say he came from wealth, upper middle income at least. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, because he got a point against him there. He has a ton of real world experience. There's no doubt about that. And very entrepreneurial as well. He should be president, not fucking Trump. Say that now. Doug Burgum, degree. Bachelor's degree in university studies. Oh, what the hell is that? In university studies? No, fuck you. Fuck you, Doug. Fuck you. I am reneging. I, the creator of the Clarey test, am reneging the grandfather clause. Well, if you were a boomer, any degree was a good degree. But holy shit. University study. You were going for the pussy, right? If you guys look up Doug Burgum, he's a good looking man. He's a very good looking man for an older guy. I bet he looked real good when he was younger. You were just going for the pussy. That's fine. That's okay. You majored in pussy at North Dakota State. Girthy pussy, but pussy nonetheless. Fine. Not judging, but fuck you. You get a point. Bullshit. Bullshit. University studies. Okay. He came from wealth. Stupid degree. Yeah, but then on the other side, amazing work ethic. Amazing. Entrepreneurial. And what's he doing now? Yeah, he's not a career politician, so he only gets 2 points to get him. Would I have a beer with him? Yes. Should he run for office or could he run for office? Yeah, I mean, compared to everyone else, sure. Yeah. I would also say his work experience probably would make him very qualified. More than Marco Rubio. I've never worked a day in my life. Maybe him and Ocasio-Cortez could get together and make weirdo babies. Babies that just don't work. They just exist. So Burgum would so far beat Rubio. All right, now let's go to JD Vance. He looks like Al from Home Improvement. He should be wearing red flannel and standing next to Tim the Toolman Taylor. Born 1984, American politician and lawyer. Another lawyer. Serving as junior United States Senator from Ohio since 2023. Member of the Republican Party. Announced. Okay. Born in Middletown, Ohio. Served in the Marine Corps. All right. Well, damn it. Before studying political science, why? Oh. No, they can't be perfect. They can't be perfect. All right. So he is a Marine. Real world working experience. He botches it up studying political science and philosophy at Ohio State and then gets a law degree at Yale. He came to prominence with his 2016 memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, which describes his uptown in Middleton and his family's Appalachian values. New York Times bestseller, significant press. Vance was a critic of Trump and in 20 wrote a critical piece against him. They come to support him. Well, what do you do? Okay, born. They were famous guy. Father divorced, a toddler. He's adopted by his mother's third husband. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Okay, he didn't come from wealth. All right, so that's true. Raised by grandparents. He did not come from wealth. Enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps and served as a combat correspondent, military journalist, Iraq War, assigned to public affairs. Got a Bachelor's of Arts degree, summa cum laude. Just guys, look, for all the universities out there, just knock it off with the honors. With liberal arts degrees and social sciences, you don't need it's just pass fail. All right. And you might as well write out those degrees with crayon. Law school editor, first year, his professor persuaded him to write his memoir. After working at Sidley Austin VP, to work tech industries, venture capitalist, served as principal at Peter Thiel's firm, Mithra. Oh, okay. What's Sydney? Is that a law firm? American multinational law. Okay, he's got real world working experience. All right. Finalist Literary Peace Prize. New white trash. West Virginia. A bunch of nobodies criticized his book. Investment firm. Yeah, he kind of worked until the book must have made him money. And then he ran. Okay, so what do we got? So he did not come from wealth. He has real world working experience. He pretty much worked until he was until he ran for office. So real world working experience. The only thing, he's got a worthless degree. So he gets a point. So I know he's beat everyone else by score, but God, that degree. I've served in the Marines. Okay, yeah, you know what? He probably is the best. He didn't come from. Yeah, out of the three, I would go with JD Vance. I'd be leaning towards Doug Burgum, but I'm sick and tired of boomers. Like Doug Burgum could be maybe labor secretary or something in an economic capacity. Out of the three, I think JD Vance would be the best. Would I like to have a beer with him? I know this is going to sound horrible. Not really. He wrote his memoir so early. He was a journalist in the military, but then he was a Marine. So, okay, you went through some pretty tough basic training, and but okay, you were a correspondent. And then you get a degree in political science, and you went big tech. I know. I'm not excited. I'm just not excited. All right, there you go. But yeah, JD Vance out of those three is the best one, I'd say. Any super chats? Ken Rose, $2. Naughty DJ Aftershock, $5. Vance on economics are awful. He's on the left when it comes to my big corporations on the level of Bernie Elizabeth Warren, typical Appalachian. I don't know. I don't hang out with a lot of Appalachian. He's from Ohio. That's like nearby the Appalachians. That's not West Virginia. I mean, he could have written a book about trailer parks, maybe, but not Appalachia. Never heard of the guy. I understand it. I could be somewhat sympathetic of him being somewhat anti-big corporation because they're assholes. They really the irony is I'm all for eliminating the corporate tax rate. I'm all for making their lives a lot easier to make as much money. Let's get as many rules and regulations out of the way as possible. Then I look at this DEI, sexist, racist, bigoted horse shit. And then I look at just how they fuck over people with constant contracts and like Adobe and well, we have a right to all your information. Like, fuck you. Just fuck you. Just man, I'm gonna make it easy for you. But if you fuck the American people, would I will make your life. I would, all behind closed doors. There'd be the legal stuff happening. Okay, your tax rates are going up, but I'd be like, let's find him where it hurts. Let's find like his mistress. Let's get this fucker. Let's find the executive. Like, let's say, yeah. You know what? You're gonna get rid of your HR department. You're gonna get rid of college degrees. You're gonna start making good products at a fair price. I will fucking ruin you. Oh, and then record numbers of young people were employed and trained with handsome wages, or at least somewhat living wages. All right, there you guys go. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. See you guys later, Toodles.